Good morning, fishing friends. Welcome to another episode out, as you can see, early this morning on a lake that I have never been to with this nerd. What's up, Ethan? Hi. And this nerd that looks like me.
Doppelgangers. And this nerd that doesn't look
and
like
that nerd that's transparent. Should be a fun morning. All of us just got loaded up. We're going to try to do some ultralight fishing, but I see the pads back here. I'm thinking frog, so I don't know how much ultralight fishing is going to be done. So, enough yapping. Let's get the yaks loaded and catch some fish. All right, here we go. Boats are about ready here.
Here's the craziest thing. We've all known that Debo and Jeff are doppelgangers.
Yep.
They got the daughter connection, they got the beard connection, but totally not on purpose. Bought basically the exact same kayak. Not just matching that.
There we go. First one of the day on a frog. Ooh. There we go. Well, I've had 3 bites. First one to hit it there in the pads, not horrible. We'll take him. All right. Skinny dude. First one of the day. All right. Pound and a half for finally one to take it. Long fish, but skinny. We'll give him a weight just to see. Morning. What's that? I was just going to see. You guys been catching them?
No, just got out.
Oh, okay. 1 pound, 13 ounces. All right, we'll take it. 113. All right, well, there we go. Another frogfish on the day. We'll take him. Oh, so small. This little combo, so small. Got me.
Oh, no way. Classic you guys.
Meet. Battle. There we go. First BFS fish of the day. Hey, Ethan, your combo worked. Oh no, quick release. All right, well, there was the first crappie of the day on the BFS combo. We just got done fishing. I got my butt kicked, but we did find...
Me too.
Some crappie and gillies. We're gonna have a fish fry tonight. We just got done doing a huge unboxing on the Burley channel. Make sure you go check out the Aggressively Average Anglers, Paul, and my doppelganger. And Ethan. I wish I had a drone.
Wish I had a drone.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Are you gonna take a couple of these drones?
Unlike this morning fishing, which was not a lot of fun. 5.5 hours, I think, and I caught 2 frogfish. Those guys kick butt. They actually were catching them on little chatterbaits. This is shout out to Raka. He sent them some of these, and it's actually going to pair really cool with these little Jackall. This tiny little chatterbait. Look at this thing. I'm going to try fishing that on my BFS setup. All right, here we go. Switch to a new lake. Went to one of the. Oh, hey, oh, whoa! Look at that. Switch to this little tiny. Chatterbait, the one that I gave the Burley boys when I was like, hey, I'm gonna steal one of those back. See, look at him. BFS, my first actual like decent fish on BFS, minus the 2-ounce crappie that I caught. Oh, we're using the net, baby. I ain't messing around with this. Look at this. We're landing. Come on. Oh! All right, there we go. Huh? Chatterbait, yeah. All right, there we go. My first one. BFS, I'm surprised I haven't got into more lightweight tackle because that made that dude feel a whole lot bigger. He's just a little over a pound. Cool. Thank you, friend. All right, well, here we go. This is that little miniature Jackall chatterbait deal. Raka sent them a box of some plastics, and I stole some of these, the little tiny kamikaze swim on purple chartreuse. Thing's beautiful. God, look at all the bluegill here in front of me. Holy crap. Oh, look at the bluegill beds. Straight up egg crates over here.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, and perch. Look at all the perch. Huh?
Those are nice.
There's a billion of them over there, dude. All over. There we go. Another little bass on this chatterbait. Man, this tiny chatterbait saved the day. All right, well, hey, I mean, this is I feel like this kind of fishing fits me. This, I mean, you guys come to my channel, this is what you expect, Debo dinks, and I mean, they like these little lures, so, you know, maybe I'll be doing more of this. Honestly, the little chatterbait is pretty cool. I'd never thrown it. I don't remember if I had purchased these or somebody bought them for me a long time ago, but I think it's pretty sweet. Little Jackall something. There we go. Another one. Look at that. Look at them. Angry little dudes. Yeah, this is going to be a Debo Dink Fest, but it's going to be a lot of catching on this little thing. Look at that. Tiny little chatterbait. Maybe even we'll get into some big ones. Still fun. Still fun. Wow, there's so many fish in this lake. This is another lake here in Michigan. Never fished it. Didn't know what to expect. We were talking about, okay, where do we go? Like, we had fished before earlier this morning. Spent I don't know how long fishing. 5 hours. I had 2 fish all day. I was really dedicating to the frog, hitting pads and stuff, but this is just fish everywhere. There we go. Another one. This is pretty cool. Now the interesting thing is, like I said, I've only thrown the BFS a couple times. The interesting thing is when you get these real small lures, I guess I kind of understand the appeal for people that just really like casting gear, because again, these are just tiny guys and it makes these fish feel huge. So if you're just going out to fun fish, like you don't care, I don't care about size, I just want to go out and catch fish, have fun. Even kids, like kids can use this stuff. Everybody can have a good time catching fish like this. Even pounders feel big. Now, would you have to use a fancy BFS setup like this? No, not at all. I mean, you could just use your spinning gear, but you know, if you really like casting gear and you prefer it, there you go. The whole BFS craze. Like, oh gosh, that dude blew up right next to it. I kind of understand the comfort of it.
Throwing that BFS.
Dude, the little chatterbait's actually really fun.
Uh-huh. We're getting people on that
look.
line game. Next thing you know, he's gonna have JDM ultralight in his hands. 2-pound test.
Oh, little dude on it. Oh, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's this isn't tiny light, and that's like the whole thing that kind of turned me off. Is it's like, oh, let's see who can throw the lightest thing. Yeah. But this is kind of cool because it's like bass fishing, but yeah, it makes every fish feel big, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of how I like it. So like culminating the big fish right where you are.
There's another one. All right. Hey, look at this. Debo making little fish popular. Well, maybe popular to all 5 people that watch this video. Look at that. Look at this guy. Rip and drag. Come on, buddy. Just digging down in that grass. Look at him.
Oh, yep.
Wow.
We're triple. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man, that dude was angry. Look at that.
The triple up.
Look at that triple up. Me, Jeff, and Paul all had one. Look at that. Over a pound on this tiny chatterbait. Dude, this is actually really fun. It makes the fish. Do you see him pull and drag? This is only 4-pound line. 4-pound mono I put on here. That is a blast, I'll admit. This is pretty fun. Dang! Well, Jeff just caught a really good one. I've been on a dry spell. I haven't caught anything in I don't know how long. They're not eating stuff moving anymore? What kind? Hey, there we go. Been a minute for me. Not a donkey. We'll take that dude after no bites for quite some time. Little pounder. Thank you, sir. Appreciate getting the fish. It's been a dry spell there, but still that little tiny micro chatterbait saving my day of fishing. Those guys have been just crushing them on little tiny plastics. Is that a fish right there? Oh gosh, he just come up and wolfed it. That was awesome. Did you see that? Look at him go. Just had to change battery. Threw it up there once, he hit it. All right. Another decent fish. Oh, there's another fish on him. Oh, that's a better fish. That's a better one. Oh, he came off right here in the boat. That's my biggest one of the day. There we go. But he's a 2-pounder. Let's see. Chatterbait completely saving the day of fishing for me here. Survey says 2 pounds, 2 ounces. All right. Nice little chunky 2-pounder on the micro chatterbait. That is fun as heck. You see him pulling drag, scooting through. Thank you, dude. I threw that the first time and he popped it, and there was another fish with him too. Who would have thought? Who would have thought a little tiny miniature micro chatterbait like this would be so much fun? Oh my god, dude, my legs are fried. I'm looking farther down and it's like, dude, I sprayed them. Do you have some?
Yeah.
On you?
Cream.
Oh yes.
Ready? Nailed that, bro.
Oh yeah, man, my legs are burning. I need sunscreen. Oh, and he just withheld the sunscreen knowledge from me. Messed up, bro. Okay, ready? No look.
All right.
Wanted to get a couple more on this, but it's not.
It's been dead.
It's not the deal. So it's good when these cables get all wet, right? They like that?
Yeah, they usually.
There we go. Finally. Oh, God. All right. You guys probably couldn't see that, but that's the first one on the little topwater walking bait. Just out of my area of the camera. But I found this little DERA spook the other day on the bank. Put some new hooks on it today and figured, you know what? Let's throw it on the BFS. There we go. A little BFS bass, topwater. I would not mind catching a few topwater fish to end the night. It's been a good day. Bite was really good early, then I kind of just shut everything off. All right, fishing friends, actual update. I'm over here cooking. That was pretty fun. What do you guys think? What for the record, do I look like the older, fatter brother of Jeff? It's pretty spot on.
The more mature, intelligent.
We have the same kayak too, basically.
I know. It's pretty crazy, but
same color and everything.
cooking here. We got
one
some,
person's thighs look different than
Somebody is cooking and got cooked.
I may have gotten really sunburned.
Got absolutely wrecked.
Cooking here, we got a few keepers. We got some crappie, some bluegill. These are delicious. I was really upset because Dad and I didn't get to catch any keepers to do a catch and cook this year. So I was pretty hyped when they're like, hey, we should catch some of these and do a cook. And that's what we're doing, and we're eating them. Listen to that. Delicious.
You can turn out on
Those are good.
B-roll.
All right, fisher friends, that was the end of the first day on my trip to Michigan to go up and meet the Burley boys and Ethan from Fish Anything. And let me tell you, it was an absolute blast. After that day fishing, we went back, had a little fish fry, grilled some burgers, had some dad pops, and just hung out and talked fishing. And it was an amazing time. The Burley guys, Jeff and Paul, huge thanks to them for putting this together. Paul, you know, getting everything, everybody's dates and stuff picked out and make sure everybody could make it and getting all the behind the scenes stuff done. He and Jeff are as good of people as you see when you watch them on lives. I've been on their lives. They've been on mine. Just good people. As funny and goofy as you see on there. They're real people. Same for Ethan, you know. There's a lot of fake, corny people on YouTube. They are not that. They're just... what you see is what you get type deal, and it was a blast. Same for Ethan. I wasn't as sure about him because I know he's into a bunch of ultralight stuff, so I didn't know if he'd be like, I don't really care about Debo or anything. But we clicked. We were picking on each other. That's why you saw in there I was joking about, man, wish I had a drone. Kind of an inside joke, but super good guy as well. We're going to get him on a live. He couldn't join when Jeff and Paul did. He was sick under the weather. So we'll get him on a different one because I'm still going to be messing around with the BF stuff, the ultralight stuff more, because I want to do more catch and cooks. I want to get some more crappie and bluegill. Now, speaking of some of these ultralight and these small lures, this is what I was throwing. This little small Jackall vibrating jig. It's a little, you know, chatterbait type lure. It's got kind of an interesting way that it connects to the head there too. You see that? The big loop and it's connected there. Yeah, anyway, Jackall's version of that. Huge shout out to Raka. He sent the Burley guys some of these in the unboxing they did. Check out the video on their channel. But he sent some of these tiny little kamikaze swim-ons. I didn't even know they made this size. I don't know if these are for like, I don't know, trout stuff or for crappie or whatever, but they fit absolutely perfect on this little chatterbait. And this kind of saved the day for me. I spent a bunch of time on the first lake frogging. I switched over to some other stuff. I sucked. Going to the second lake, finally found some bass. I was stubborn, really stuck with the chatterbait too long. Jeff, Paul, Ethan, they switched to some plastics, some little Texas rig, Ned rig type stuff, and ended up catching a whole bunch more. Jeff was catching some on a fluke. They were kind of trying different stuff. I tried to stay locked in on that because I'm like, listen, I'm going to put the BFS in my hand. I'm going to fish this out for the day. I'm going to, you know, see the pros and cons of it. And that's a separate video I'm going to do because I understand some of the BFS stuff now. I still don't get the super light, like I'm throwing a 1/64th, like 5 feet. Like I would just rather use a spinning rod. But for some of these moving baits and stuff, just kind of like downsized bass things, I can actually see it's a lot of fun. This one is the Mojo bass. This one does have the Trigon handle, which I actually really like. I think in hand, super comfortable. Fits just like this, perfect. This is the SLX BFS reel. Now I did notice, if you can see here, that's a problem. That's not supposed to be there. My reel cracked. The handle side of the reel had a big crack in it. I noticed that the other day when I took it out and grabbed it. I'm like, damn, that's sharp. So I tried to cut a little bit of that off. But yeah, the reel broke. That stinks. I'm going to keep using it. It's in the back here where I don't think it's a load-bearing spot where it's going to mess with any of the gears or anything. I'm going to use it till it blows up because I got it from Japan, so I can't really return it and do anything of that. So the rod is a 610 medium light power, moderate fast action. So for 1/8 to 7/16 ounce lures. I put some 4-pound monofilament on this, and I tell you what, it's actually a lot of fun to fish for the day. In hand, extremely comfortable. I was throwing around that little chatterbait on it, and I had a lot of fun, I'll be honest. Like I said, there's going to be a video coming up where I go through some of this BFS stuff, and that I've been kind of messing with it and using it more. I'm going to do an unboxing. I've got some little micro lures and stuff that I want to throw more we're going to look through, but that was the first day. Comment below. Let me know what you all are doing, you know, on the summer bite here. Have you considered downsizing to something micro like this? Because honestly, you know, they were saying if we were throwing a big, you know, large size chatterbait up there and some other bigger lures, they really didn't think the bite would have been that great because they fish a lake extremely similar to that close to them. You know, obviously a bunch since they live there in Michigan, but they said, yeah, if we weren't throwing the micro stuff, you know, we've had a lot of days like this where it's just, you know, dead, and then we pick up some of these micro things and it all goes off. So I want to mess with it more. I've got a video coming up throwing a little small topwater. Had a really good night with it, but yeah, we're going to see more. And I've got day 2. The next morning we went out. I fished for a few hours before I had to make the 6-something hour drive home. Had another good morning fishing with those guys. So that's it from this one. Today's subscribe fishing friend is all those guys. Jeff, Paul, Ethan. Like I said, they're good people. I put their channel links down below. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Check them out. You can see their point of view on some of these trips. They're, like I said, Ethan was on the bluegill beds there that I pointed out. He caught a whole bunch of panfish. Jeff and Paul got on a bunch of good fish. So go check them out. They're good folks. Subscribe, watch, do all the things and the stuff. Anyway, I got to get this edited. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. And until next time.